Show on the go post show on this Labor Day because we are
Got a mouthful.
laboring this Labor Day. Yeah, I'm all ready for it. And Lindsay, your microphone is off, so I want to make sure that we can hear you. There you go.
Austin told me to mute myself. I'm just calling him out because we're gonna get feedback off of each other.
Yeah.
Austin, you are going at it with everybody today.
I was only saying it so that there wasn't this reverb because you could probably hear the reverb right now.
That was mean of me to call him out. He was.
This is the example right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah.
Lindsay, there is not a mean bone in your body. All righty. So our Carrie is logging in right now. We'll get to him in just a second with the weather. But Lindsay, speaking of Labor Day, today marks the end of those extra unemployment benefits. What's the latest with that?
Yeah, so the federal unemployment benefits, they were passed back in March 2020. Congress then extended it twice, but I think that we've all read about and heard about how it affected nationwide restaurants and businesses and manufacturers. They were having trouble finding workers, essentially. So even someone local, the owner of Original Pancake House, he said that he had to up the pay and the benefits just to even attract a manager for his Woodmere location. Finally, I think he does have someone coming in, but it took months to do that. But on the other side of the coin, experts say that, the end of the benefits won't make that much of a difference because they're seeing people already return to the workforce. So in their opinion, it's not going to be that different. So there's kind of like two sides of the coin. Regardless, no one can dispute that all kinds of industries have been affected by this. They're still looking for workers. In fact, that the Original Pancake House owner, he said that although the one location is doing really well, his west side location is the one they're looking for cooks and chefs and people working at the front desk. But meanwhile, President Biden says that individual states, they can actually extend those benefits, but they have to use federal funds that are already in existence. So far, it doesn't look like a lot of states are doing that, though. That's the one.
Yeah, and those benefits have already been extended twice. So we shall be keeping track of this story. Carrie, I know that you have to do WTAM. So if you have to run, we get it. You can pop back over on as well. So you're muted, so we can't hear you. You're muted, Carrie. Let's see. That's
there, I did unmute it. Now I did it.
There you go. That's the slogan of 2020 and 2021. You're muted.
Yeah. Well, I'm not muted now. So you can hear me. I guess you want some weather, right?
Yeah, it's Labor Day and people out there doing a lot of, we're laboring, but a lot of people have the day off and want to enjoy it. So what can they enjoy when it comes to the weather?
Well, if you're going to be headed up to the lake, it's going to be kind of choppy. I know a lot of people do like to enjoy boating here on this last weekend of unofficially the end of summer, but it's going to be kind of choppy up there. Might even see a shower or thunderstorm over the lake, but inland, very little chance for rain. It's going to be a mostly sunny to partly cloudy day, and the temperatures are going to be very much like yesterday in the upper 70s, very comfortable. I think you're going to like this day very much.
Ooh, love it, love it, love it. The unofficial end to summer. We know summer really ends September 22nd, but we're getting back into those fall activities. So thank you so much, Carrie. We appreciate that. Okay, now for all of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, don't forget you can join the conversation. We don't want to just talk at you. We want to include you in the conversation as well. So please put your perspective on the stories that we are discussing in the comment section. And we're also asking you your name and where you're watching from. If you have any questions, I am monitoring the feed so I can see when you comment, so let us know. But one story that we have been talking about all morning long, really has us talking, involves this guy here, or girl because it's pink maybe, but toothbrush, toothpaste, and when exactly you brush your teeth. So Austin, you were pretty fired up about this one this morning. What's going on with we've been brushing our teeth the wrong way?
I just don't like being told what to do and when to do it. And if I brush my teeth that day, I'm not going to be told when to brush my teeth. No, but this is actually really interesting. And it's from a TikTok. And I swear, I think I've learned more on TikTok in the past year than I did in all of my years of schooling. There's always some interesting tidbit that you learned here. And this was the most recent one from a UK dentist. Her name's Anna Peterson. And she said, did you know that you should brush your teeth after breakfast and always before? So I like very interesting. I don't typically brush my teeth and then go eat, A, because everything now tastes like toothpaste, and B, I'm thinking in my brain that I'm brushing off all of like the food particles that are now stuck in my teeth after eating. But regardless, Taylor says that Peterson's advice is based in solid science. We went and talked to a dentist that's backing this up, and typically people will brush their teeth before they eat or before they head off to work. But she says when you drink like a coffee or have a bagel, the chemical makeup in your mouth becomes more acidic. So the pH in your mouth changes when you eat these different things that you probably don't even think about or know that's taking place. So when bacteria develops to break down the food, that's when you brush, that the bacteria then spreads over to your mouth. So Taylor says that the bacteria you spread around your can damage your enamel, actually. And according to the ADA, they back up that this advice as well. So the official recommendation from the ADA is to wait at least an hour after you finish eating to brush your teeth. They say a half hour might be long enough as well. But to help speed up the process, the ADA suggests drinking a glass of water after you eat and chew some gum as well to help neutralize your saliva more quickly. So interesting. I never really thought about this. And again, I'm going to go back to just brush your teeth, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter when. In the school of Austin Love, I know that I'm not a doctor. I just play one on Instagram once in a while. But, just make sure that your mouth doesn't smell. Make sure you put on deodorant as well. Take a shower. Just let's all take care of each other and our hygiene, and also maybe if you don't do any of that, put on a little cologne, a little smell good as well, because no one wants to smell your stinky self.
I feel like you're kind of talking to yourself too, though, when you're saying those things.
I take like 3 showers a day, so if someone smells, it's not me.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting because I was listening to this and I was like, when do I brush my teeth? I actually brush my teeth as soon as I wake up. So I'm there. So I'm good with the before breakfast.
We also have a weird schedule though.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Waking up between 1 and 2 in the morning, it's like, but I think I even when I'm off, I typically do that. And then won't eat for a little bit. But one also tip that I realized that I was doing wrong is because before I went to bed, I used to brush my teeth, then floss. Mm-hmm. And my dentist were like, no, you need to floss first, then brush so you can get rid of the extra particles. Oh. So yeah, and it was just like, okay, all right. So then let me flip that on its rocker there. And so if you have any questions about that, because it's like, wait a minute, brush before you eat or after or wait, we have that full story on WKYC.com. And Mark Kessler, good morning. Thank you for joining us. We also have the question going on, who else is laboring on this Labor Day? So Lindsay and Carrie, I want to know, Austin and I have gotten a lot of opportunities to talk about this toothbrushing story and when you should brush your teeth. What are your thoughts on this Verify?
You can't do it enough. You can't do it enough, really. I mean, I had an orthodontist tell me one time, he goes, your teeth are like your friends. If you take care of them, they stick around. If not, they leave.
Good point.
That is a good point.
The school of Carrie Coleman here.
Carrie dropping some knowledge.
I stole that from somebody, but I've always, and it's not because I've been in television all my life. I have basically very soft enamel, so if I don't take care of my teeth, I am in trouble. So I literally every night I floss, I water pick, and then I brush. And I do this, in the morning as well. So I mean, it's like, it seems like a lot of work, but once you get used to it, it's fine.
Yeah. I think that we have an advantage doing the morning shift because we brush our teeth before we go to bed. Then like 3 or 4 hours later, we're doing it again, right. So instead of the typical, I think what's normal for a lot of people is they'll wake up and brush their teeth, or they'll brush their teeth before bed. But for us, it's before bed, in the middle of the night, maybe later on in the day. So we get some extra brushing with this shift, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Thanks for the tip about flossing. I'm a flosser, after I brush my teeth. So now I'm going to do it in reverse because of your tip, Danny. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I could be of help to someone today. Yeah. It was like, oh, it makes 100% sense. It makes so much sense. I was like, oh, but I just like brushing my teeth and then flossing afterwards. Like, no, flip it around so you can make sure you protect your teeth. And also another tip that I saw, WebMD, like the internet is great, is a lot of times the big mistake that people make is they get the wrong toothbrush. And so you want to make sure that whatever toothbrushes you have has soft bristles that bend, so they can get up in your gums and clean all of that. So
now my dentist has told me as well, get a soft bristled toothbrush, but also run the hot water, put it under the hot water. It softens those bristles even a little bit more, so it's not going to be as abrasive on your teeth. Okay. So soften it with the hot water and then start to brush.
All right. So you are getting all the tips this morning, because I know many of you may be going to Labor Day parades, Labor Day cookouts, and don't forget, floss. Okay, we got it all here. Floss first, then brush. All righty, everybody. Gary is forecasting a beautiful Labor Day, so get out there and enjoy it. There are a number of events happening. We have the Labor Day parade. We have the Air Show. We have Oktoberfest. So much fun that you can have around Northeast Ohio. Let us know in the comment section what you will be doing today. And of course, we'll be working. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your day. And we'll see you tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 a.m. on Go right here on NBC Cleveland.